What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to build a $1 million pressure washing business. I'm joined with a special guest. Mike Vadan is with me. Mike, how's it going, man?
It is good, man. Thank you for having me on again.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure. Before we get into this one, though, I do want to mention that me and Mike recently released a course on how to scale your business and get off the truck, where we break down Mike's 20 years of experience in the pressure washing industry and condense it for you guys. So if you guys are interested in that, check out the first link in the comment section and the description. But basically, there are three main pillars within your business, Mike, that helped you to scale to $1 million. The first and foremost being we have the marketing piece. So can you kind of speak to the importance of marketing, some of the main traffic drivers, and why we need to be diversified with our marketing?
Yeah, man. So the only way that you're going to grow your business is to have customers. And without customer acquisition or lead generation, you're just going to be sitting there on the truck with your pressure washer, not cleaning anything and not making any money. So if that phone is not ringing, then you're not working and you're not making any money. So having a diverse marketing plan is absolutely essential to drive those customers to you. And, I talk about a lot of the different things in the course, but one of my favorites obviously is Google. Again, we live in that Amazon mentality world. We live in the Google world where when you've got a question, when you need something, you either go to Google or you go to Amazon and you get it instantaneously and the answer is there. You get what you need shipped to you the next day. And the same goes for your marketing. So if you're not on Google, if you're not ranking higher up in the local searches, then you're doing yourself and your business a disservice. So my main thing for everybody is to really work and focus on building that Google My Business page so you're getting ranked higher. It takes time. You got to have patience. Just because you decided to start a pressure washing business doesn't mean that people are going to call you. You have to put in the time, you have to put in the effort, and you have to put in the work in order to do that. And you got to work on it every single day. So again, Google is huge. And then with SEO in general, you got to have a website. You have to have a good website with good content that is interactive, that isn't just a landing page for a picture of your truck or something like that, right? It's got to be able to give the customer what they need, whether that's good information on the services that you provide, or it's a way to get a quote quickly and instantaneously. And our website, we've got Responsibid, which is a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week quoting system that allows us not even to have to worry about it while we're sleeping, while we're out working, while we're doing other things. That Responsibid is constantly quoting, constantly giving feedback to the customers, constantly following up with the customers. So that's another really good thing. And then there's all kinds of other marketing things that you can do. You can spend money. You can run Facebook ads. You can run Google ads. Those are all great resources for you to generate leads. I'm also a huge proponent of email marketing. Now, again, this is one of those other things that takes time. Once you have been in business for a while and you've established a decent customer base, you have all of those emails of all of your past customers. And you're also capturing emails through your Responsibid, through other means, which we talk about in the course, where you are able to compile a significant list of emails, which then you can go and market towards. And I'm a huge proponent of email marketing. And this is one of those things that you can do anytime. You can put it on a calendar, you can set it up like clockwork, but email marketing is absolutely essential. There's a lot of other things that you can do as well to market, and we talk about a lot of those things, but unless you know who your ideal customer is, who your target customer is, then you can spend a lot of time, a lot of energy, and potentially a lot of money on the wrong type of marketing. So it's essential to identify and target with precision your ideal customer. And that all is encompassing in this whole marketing deal that we talk about.
Absolutely. I completely agree. Got to diversify. You got those long game marketing strategies. You got some of the shorter term marketing strategies, maybe like flyers and bandit signs. So it's important to be diversified. We want a lot of lead flow coming in. And with that extra lead flow, it allows us to take advantage of some other things with the business automation side of things. So Mike, can you kind of speak to the advantages of having so much lead flow and some of the things that we need to be doing with the business automation?
Right. And that's essential, because once you start getting a substantial amount of leads coming in to you daily, then you're able to either spend a lot of time in your truck running around to all these different properties to try to quote, which is not really going to be possible because you're out working, right? So what you really need to do is figure out a way, and what we've done is learned how to quote remotely. And by quoting remotely, we're able to take those leads that are coming in through whatever means and get them an instantaneous quote without ever stepping foot on the property. A quick email, a quick message, whether it's through Responsibid or from myself or one of the guys on the team, they can get an instantaneous quote. They can schedule, they can do all of these things automatically without ever visually seeing the property. And not only that, the customer can then schedule themselves online for a time that's convenient through them. This is all automated. And then, we've also put a series of steps into place with email automation, which allows us to continually follow up. If it's just a quote that they got, we enter them into our system, and then they're hit until they decide either to opt out or to schedule. And then after the scheduling aspect of it, they're sent into another funnel to where, we talk to them about what they need to do to prepare for the property, what we're going to do, what they can expect from us. And then after that, a continual succession of emails that not only, does some marketing for us, but it also continues to keep them within our reach throughout the year until their next cleaning.
Right. And two of my favorite pieces of what you teach, Mike, is the quoting remotely, as well as I never knew that it was possible to get customers to actually schedule themselves. So that's just two awesome pieces that if you just implement into your business can be a huge time saver, as well as you'll be able to make a ton more money with that. But with some of those business automation practices out of the way, let's kind of talk about systemizing the daily operations. How do you go about doing that, and how is it beneficial for your business?
Right. So I briefly talked about the follow-up emails that are sent and automatically generated, in some ways related to the quoting process or the scheduling process. But again, we've set these things up to where they're running in the background and we're not having to do anything. These customers are being contacted. The emails are following up, whether it's a sales or a marketing email, or it's, like I said, the scheduling process. So we're not even touching this. When you've got employees out there and they're on the job, how to schedule, how to route, those are all very important things. And what we do, like you said, is we allow the customers in a lot of cases to schedule themselves. So when customers schedule themselves, what that does is it allows us the opportunity not to lose that customer because they can't fit, we can't fit them into a time that works for them. So by allowing them to pick from a schedule, they can find what's best for them. So then we build the rest of the schedule around those appointments that were set by the customer, and it's all based on logistics. So that's something that we spend some time on, figuring out, the best ways to route, the best ways to schedule, and systemizing and automating the daily operational things is absolutely huge. It's a time saver, it's a money saver. If you think about it, a lot of the things that you spend time on are really $10, $12 an hour tasks. And those are not the tasks that the owner of the business should really be focused on. You should be focused on the $200, the $300, the $400 an hour tasks. And that is absolutely essential for the growth and the success of your business. Without, you need those $10 an hour tasks. Do you need to hire somebody to do that? No, you can, but it's a lot cheaper to automate and to systemize. We're a professional company. That's what we convey. And all of these systems that we've implemented really push that image, push that to all of our customers so they understand that, we're not just some schlub in a truck pressure washing a house. We're a professional company who've implemented these systems, and it really does give your company a polished look.
Absolutely. So all these things being in place, it really does take you to the next level. It really does make your company stand out amongst a ton of other pressure washing companies. We didn't really get to touch on the hiring piece and the importance of hiring the right guys, but we're going to do a separate video on that. But basically, those are the main three pillars, and you guys have done a really good job of using it to scale and leverage more business. Obviously, how you built $1 million company. But Mike, thanks so much for coming on today. Obviously, we need a word of the day. Every guest gives us one. So what would you like the word of the day to be?
I don't have a word of the day. I've got a phrase of the day, and the phrase of the day is work smarter, not harder.
The phrase of the day is work smarter, not harder. If you made it this far in the video, comment that down below and I'll hashtag you a real one. My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. Until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby. Peace.